for my Tough 17 predictions. Now, we don't know yet who's going to be on this card in a lot of respects, because Tough hasn't actually finished yet. I don't watch it anymore, so I probably wouldn't know who they were anyway. With these cards, as they're not numbered, I usually just do the ones I'm interested in. But as there are only a couple, I've decided I may as well do them all anyway. And of course at the end you can see in the closing credits my full predictions. Their main event, outside of the Tough Championship obviously, is Uriah Faber versus Scott Jorgensen. Now, Uriah Faber usually wins any match except for when he's fighting for a title. But Scott Jorgensen is no joke, and you know, there has been questions over Uriah's performances of late, not including the last. I don't think that Uriah will finish Jorgensen at all. I am going to go and say I think it will be a Faber decision, and it could be quite close. The next match is Sam Sicilia and Maximo Blanco, and one of the things to say about this card is this is a card for people who are on such thin ice that both the winner and the loser is basically, you know, in danger of not appearing ever again. This is because most of them are on 2 fight losses in a row, and their opponents have usually lost the last one as well. Sam Sicilia is coming off a loss. Maximo Blanco, who we had hoped would be fantastic, is coming off 2 losses in a row. Having said that, I've looked at their records, and I think that this time might be better for Maximo Blanco. I'm going to go for a TKO in the 3rd. Justin Lawrence is fighting Daniel Pineda, another person with, again, 2 losses in a row. Having said that, Justin Lawrence, you know, he doesn't have much of a record. No names, and I think that Daniel Pineda will hopefully get a submission here. I'm going to go for a bar submission in the 2nd. They have what undoubtedly will be fight of the night here, and this is Cole Miller fighting Bart Palaziewski. Now, Cole Miller is coming off 2 losses in a row, so he's in grave danger there. He's a tougher of one of the early seasons, and he sort of had his heyday of being used. He used to be used by the organisation quite a lot, and it's dropped the number of times they seem to use him. But he has been in some very, very exciting fights and been able to pull off wins. Of course, not the last 2. As for Bart, well, he has lost 3 of his last 4, but that shouldn't be something to cry about, because perhaps you didn't know, but he started his career with 4 losses in a row, and he still came back to be like huge in WEC, and you know, he's got a massive record of what they call in MMA circles journeymen. They get massive records, but don't necessarily end up at title contention at all. So you know, I don't know who's going to win this one. I hope it's going to be fight of the night. I think this depends on just how prepared Bart is, because I think he could win. I think the danger is that if he's not at his best, Cole Miller will undoubtedly take advantage. Now, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that I think Bart will be prepared for that, and I'll look for him to get a unanimous decision. But I do think the onus lies on him there. And the final match is Travis Browne versus Gabriel Gonzaga, and this is a clear striker with Travis Browne versus a groundsman in Gabriel Gonzaga, even though he is eternally known best for being a striker and knocking out Cro Cop all those years ago. That was the first event that I ever attended, in fact. Do you know, I don't know here. I don't know here. The onus is that Gabriel Gonzaga, to win here, I feel needs to finish. And I feel that he needs to do that by submitting Travis Browne. If he doesn't, he's either going to get knocked out or he's going to lose the decision. And I don't know if he can do that, to be totally honest, so I'm going to go for a Travis Browne decision. And that's it for this next event.